Hey everybody, it's Sherene. It's been so nice to reconnect with a bunch of you who've reached out. And I've gotten a couple questions about my endorsement of GLP-1 meds. It's been a really interesting time since the pandemic, and things have changed, and the GLP-1s coming on the scene have really made it almost feel like a different world, I think. So I thought I would just do a quick video to see if I can succinctly clarify my thoughts about GLP-1s, and my caveats for recommending them, or recommending that people consider them for whom I think that is actually appropriate. Um, so let me start with some foundational basic things, just really never changed. They haven't changed. That is that most of us, I'm sorry, all of us fall somewhere on the spectrum between metabolic type A and metabolic type B. A metabolisms tend to burn calories, and these tend to store their calories in excess of whatever their basal metabolic rate is. And when you lean toward type B and you need to lose weight or eat healthfully, you need to eat more protein, substantially less carbohydrate, and usually more fat than somebody with a type A metabolism. If you don't do that and you don't increase your protein, you're going to damage your body when you're trying to lose weight. So here's where I'm going with that. When you add a GLP-1 medication, among other things, the most important, I think, benefit to people who are considering it for weight loss support is that the right ones kill your appetite. Like, you are not hungry. You just don't want to eat. And we're so conditioned in our society to eat less and exercise more to lose weight, because that advice works for metabolic type A's and they make it look easy. It doesn't work for type B's, but we still hear it all the time. You do that, not only you're not eating calories, which is causing your body to, reach into its own internal stores, but you're not eating enough protein. So your body's going to overutilize protein from your own muscle mass while you're losing weight. So GLP-1s, basically, if you don't eat the right way while you're on them, they're like the typical balanced diet weight loss program on steroids for how bad it will be for you. The fact that people don't understand what they need to eat when they're losing weight and increase their protein, especially, and the fact that they'll go on these drugs that kill their appetite and they'll just eat almost nothing and they'll lose weight so fast and it'll be like, woohoo, they're killing their metabolism. They're dropping their muscle mass like a rock. And that's why they can't get off of these drugs, and they lose their ability to burn calories. And they have to either stay on them forever, or they just start gaining the weight back like crazy. So the only reason that I endorse looking at GLP-1 medication as an adjunct to weight loss is when you're working with somebody like Jennifer Lynn. Jennifer requires people that she works with on the weight loss front to be on Ideal Protein, either their regular or their GLP-1 protocol, or the Ideal or the Evolve protocol. They have to be on one of these protein optimized diets to even work with her. And you can enhance, the baseline of a keto or modified keto diet with things like red light therapy, which I highly endorse. It really is an amazing booster, but it's still an enhancement to the baseline of needing that ketogenic protocol to lose weight if you're metabolic type B. And I just hope that you guys all hear that and be good to yourselves, and, take care of yourselves. If you don't work with us, work with somebody who gets that. And don't do GLP-1s without making sure you're doing the right thing to support it. And yeah, if you have any questions, use the link, book a little video or phone call appointment on my calendar. I've been loving hearing from you guys. So please, I just love to hear how you're doing. Even if we're not going to talk about like working together, just check in. Because I love you guys and I miss you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. And thanks for all of your good wishes as I make my big transition into, working on helping people sign up for Medicare and my new wonderful insurance career. I love it. I love it. Love your referrals if you have people who need help with Medicare, and stuff like that. But more than anything, I want you guys to all be well, and I hopefully get a chat with you guys soon.